Thanks for staying with us. I'm Liz Bishop. Senator Kirsten Gillibrand visited 3 colleges in New York today to talk about fighting sexual assaults and the Campus Accountability and Safety Act. She says the proposed law has input from students, college officials, and law enforcement, and she believes it will pass. CBS 6 reporter Tori Wells spoke with one of our local universities. And Tori, I know they told you that they've already put some of these proposed changes into place.
That's right. UAlbany says that changes have been made here at this campus and other SUNY campuses across the state to prevent and deal with sexual assault. The officials here going as far even to open an advocacy center to provide support and resources for victims. Now, this school says that changes are likely coming across the country, but here they feel they're prepared. Senator Kirsten Gillibrand visiting colleges and universities in Rochester, Buffalo, and Syracuse today, pushing for stricter regulations when it comes to preventing and reporting sexual assaults on campus.
40% of schools have never reported a sexual assault violation. So I don't believe that they've never had any incidents. I believe that perhaps they have been reported, or that if they have been reported, it's been shoved under the rug.
The senator says the proposed legislation would create a uniform process for disciplinary proceedings, create a nationwide survey so we can get a better picture of the issue. Those results would be posted online.
Now universities will be aware. They will know exactly what's happening on their campuses.
The legislation would also require confidential advisors be on hand to help survivors of sexual violence. And schools that don't comply with certain regulations will face a penalty of up to 1% of their operating budget.
I think that this conversation is necessary.
Here at UAlbany, the Title IX coordinator, Chantel Cleary, says changes have already been made, and many of the proposed requirements are already in place.
The Advocacy Center is the best example of that. It was created about a year ago, and it really is a one-stop shop for victims.
Cleary says the university already does campus climate surveys. She says all SUNY schools do now. And she told me equity is already a focus, with an advisor offered not just to the student filing the complaint, but also the accused.
It has been a commitment, a long commitment, I think, of this institution to fairly, promptly, and appropriately respond.
And you may also remember that the governor has announced proposed legislation to make the requirements for handling sexual assaults the same across the state for both public and private colleges and universities. Also, at the end of last week, a 24-hour hotline was set up and rolled out by the governor and state police for people to report assaults there. We are live in Albany. Tori Wells, CBS 6 News.
Thanks, Tori.